9 months ago, we cut down this tree. There you see some of the remnants here lying next to Jean, and there's another part of the trunk over there. There's the original, the base. And this used to be, let me just step back. All of this used to be a part of the chicken coop. The chickens they used to run around here. And I think that I want to change this into my vegetable garden. And so Gene is now he's going to create a path here. We just got rid of some of the stuff that's lying around, and you can see this is extremely fertile soil. So he's just starting to, and I'm so sorry, Nasturtium, to see you guys go. He's starting to clear up a path for us, and then we're going to use the trunk there, and the one over there, we're going to cut it into slices and start packing that out into this footpath, so that we can start moving through here. And then the next step would be, that's probably going to be the only thing that's going to happen today, is maybe just a path, and maybe we're going to start with the cutting. But then we're going to need to terrace all of this, and then we're going to see what other nice little tricks we can perform here. Hello, boy. Right, so this is the original tree trunk. As you can see, this was a massive old tree, and here's some more parts of it lying. That's the main one. There's a piece over there, and that used to be where the chickens slept. So last weekend we removed most of the fencing that was around the edge. I see we still have a couple of poles that we need to remove, but let's first leave them until we can move easier through this area. I'm also going to leave most of the fruit trees exactly as they are, because the chickens will help with pest control here. And we're gonna change. I want to change the layout here a little bit to increase the running space for the chickens, so that they can get in there behind what is that part is my kitchen, so that they can get in there as well, and not only clear that up, but also help with any fruit that falls from here, from this apricot tree. They will then get to eat that fruit. So this is going to be very, very cool. I'm going to leave this guy as well. Most of the trees I'm going to leave exactly as they are, especially because they're all, or since they're all full of fruit. I mean, this apricot tree is absolutely covered in baby apricots. That one as well. Those two almond trees the almonds are already that size. So that's very, very nice. Okay, let's carry on. Okay, so the footpath is getting along nicely, faster than I thought. We now just have to figure out how to cut up these monsters like this without killing ourselves in the process. But the chickens have done an absolutely superb job with the soil around here, that I can tell you. Beautiful, soft, friable soil. Dog, what have you got on your back? Ew. You know you're going to get a bath, Myra. You're going to get a bath. Right, okay, we're done for today. This is about 5 hours work. We started off with this. We cut up this end down here, because this is where the one path is going to go, there between the two almond trees. It's going to meander down there and into the terrace there at the bottom, where you see those white containers there. Right. So this is quite a big task, because we have to cut this into sections. It's way too heavy to lift in one piece, and that monster that you see here, all the way from up there, this thing continues all the way down to there. And so what we're going to do is next week, or in a couple of days time at least, we're going to put the high lift jack under there, see if it's strong enough to lift this entire thing. We're going to lift it up, and then we're going to do the same with that one. But that one we want to cut into slices, like maybe yay thick, so that we can use those as a stepping stone, as paving for the footpath. Lots of sawdust that stays behind, which is very good. The ground is going to enjoy it. The ground itself is going to be, it's already nice and soft, so it's perfect for the vegetable garden. If I can keep my mum from taking it, to add that. So yeah, this is a very productive day. All of these plants will still be sort of tilled into the ground, and then I'm just going to add a bit of bone meal just to stop it from having that first, because if you put plant material directly into the soil, you tend to get a huge nitrogen drop. So I'm just going to, and then your first season isn't so good. Then after that season, it's usually stabilized. So I just want to prevent that. And for that, I'm going to put some bone meal in here as well. Right, so this is the second day of the vegetable garden. We are preparing to try and lift this guy so that we can get some of those trunks there at the back under it, so we can cut it up into more manageable pieces. And then we need to try and lift this monster, which starts over there and goes all the way up to there. I don't know if my little high lift jack is going to be able to do it, but we're going to find out today. Yeah. Well, this seems to be working very well. So I think we are at the limit of how high this thing can go. Yeah, we're at the limit. Okay, here Jean is busy. Hey, Myra, coming to help us. Jean is busy putting a brace under there, so that when I let it go on that side, it will rest on this, and then we can readjust the lift to pick it up even further. All right, this whole thing has now been reduced. We couldn't lift it any further here, and when I put the jack under it, over here, where's my hand? I'm standing in a weird spot here now. I couldn't lift it there anymore because it's broken there in the middle. So when I tried to lift it, it just started bending. So we're going to bring one of the crowbars out and just see if we can't break this part off. And then I'm very happy to say that the high lift jack there at the back is actually lifting this bloody thing, this whole monster. It's lifting it. They are very, very powerful, but I can feel it when I'm working it. You can feel you're working against something here. Okay, we finished with this. So now parts like that is just unnecessary weight, and then we're going to take that off as well before we start with the serious work on this one. Right, so the high lift jack definitely works. We managed to lift this whole thing probably about that much, and so we're able to now start chipping away at the top. Gradually winning this fight. We cut this part into like those manageable pieces like that. From round about here, we're going to make it into this thick, so that we can use it as a footpath through the vegetable garden. I cut down that branch just now, which was hanging out like this, just to it'll give the tree a better profile, that tree, because I'm going to leave that tree. And then this, I don't know what tree this is, but it is badly damaged, or it was badly damaged when this thing came down. So I'm still sort of debating whether I should leave it or take it out completely. But we've already got significant firewood for next winter. Not that we have to wait for this to dry, it's bone dry and rock hard. This thing, for example, is absolutely devouring the chainsaw. You can't believe how hard this wood is, and very, very good. We're gonna have good firewood, definitely. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this, remember to like and subscribe. Bye.